Welcome to the Three Moons, Three Souls podcast with host Jacqueline Burke. On today's special feature, we are interviewing Summer's Light Market and Events vendor, Jennifer Rands from Arbonne.
Welcome to the podcast, Jen. How are you today?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Oh, good. Well, thank you for joining me.
I'm
So,
happy to be here.
oh, great. That's fantastic. So tell me about your business. What business do you work for?
So I'm an independent consultant with Arbonne. We are a health and wellness company that's been around for 45 years.
Wow.
We were kind of the first people who brought clean ingredients before anybody else got on the bandwagon that clean was better. So we have a lot of science behind our products. All of our ingredients that we choose are intentionally chosen for not just sustainability, but also that they work and they do what they're intended to do. So there's a lot of thought and a lot of intention that goes into all of our products that are vegan, gluten-free, kosher. I
Yeah.
could list off more certifications that they have, but really it's the best of the best for health and wellness products that we carry.
Wonderful. Yeah, I've researched
Yeah.
Arbonne for years, and I quite like the fact that they're vegan.
Yeah.
Yeah, no cruelty or testing or anything
Yes.
like that. Yeah, that's important, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is very important for sure, for sure.
That's great.
Yeah.
So how did you get involved in doing markets?
I kind of just attended them.
Yeah,
And I was like, well, I have a business that maybe people would like to hear about.
yeah,
And, Arbonne is all about making connections and meeting people and bringing people together, and finding solutions for whatever problems that they have. So, um, some of the markets that I attended, I was like, hey, can I be a vendor,
yeah,
be considered? And so then it just became word of mouth, like, oh, have you heard of this market that you can attend? Have you heard of that one? Or like I found you guys on a Facebook group that, promotes the different markets that are around the area. Like
yeah,
I had no idea there were so many out there.
yeah,
So, just going from a client to actually being a vendor was an interesting journey as well.
yeah. I love markets. It's a great networking platform. And
Hmm.
it's
It's so
just,
fun.
yeah, and the people you meet and you can make friends there too, and it's wonderful. So
Mhm.
how long have you been
Yeah.
attending markets?
This will be my second year.
Oh, good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And how do
Yeah.
you find like what's one of the first questions you're asked at a market from
What is
a
Arbonne?
visitor? Oh, what is Arbonne? Yeah.
It's like, what do you have here? Like, what is Arbonne? What is this? So it's a
Yeah.
good question to start with because then it just naturally goes into, oh, well, I've been looking for a protein powder. Like, do you guys have a clean protein powder? Or, I would love to wear makeup, but I can't wear the stuff that's in the stores because of the ingredients that are in it. I react to everything. Like,
Yeah.
so while it's a funny question in a way, it is a good icebreaker to kind of, well, we're this.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah,
what I find is with Arbonne too is there's more benefits than the products. Like it's gives people an opportunity to make money. Like you've got they can sign up with you, correct?
yep, yeah, they can definitely become a consultant, or even if, um, like when I first started as a consultant, I got it for the discount because I needed the protein powder for my weight loss journey.
Yeah.
But then as I, got to learn about the business, I was like, more people need to know about this. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's an amazing opportunity that I like to share as often as I can.
Yeah. It's like nowadays you see a lot of people doing, they call them side hustles or side gigs or,
Mhm.
one needs a second income nowadays. And,
Yeah,
but, I find a business that you're involved with and the products that you carry are wonderful for people to consider.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Because of like it's a health and wellness. Plus, it's not harmful to animals for one.
No, and we have a lot of things that people use every day, like shampoo and conditioner, deodorant, toothpaste. So like these are all things that once you start realizing, well, I want clean ingredients, like,
Yeah.
Arbonne's a great place to start. And like there's a lot of different health and wellness industry products out there, but
Yeah.
um I just really like Arbonne's because of their certifications and the fact that they're vegan
Yeah.
and they do source things sustainably. Like they think about the planet. So
Yeah, that's important. That's very
it
important.
is. Yeah.
So what's been one of your memorable moments that you've had at the market?
Um, I think just like seeing the people come, and there was one of my first markets. I was super nervous and super terrified of everything. Sorry, my cat's knocking the camera here.
Oh, that's
Um, and I was just so scared because I was by myself and I like saw everybody else had like a buddy with them, and I'm just like, oh crap, what if I need like a glass of water? What if I need
yeah,
to go to the bathroom?
right.
Just having all of the vendors be like, you know what, we got you. Like we may not
Yeah.
know your table, but we will watch your table if you need to step away for like a minute. And like it is a second family in a sense
Yeah.
because like everybody just works together to make everything work. So
Right. Yeah,
yeah,
it is like a family. Like how kind, right? Like you go there
yeah,
independently, right, as a business, but
mhm,
at the end of the day, you're all there helping each other.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah. We
fantastic.
do. Yeah.
Um, so what would be the first thing you'd recommend to somebody starting in a market?
Um, I would say the first thing that I would recommend is keep keep your display simple. Like for my business, for example, we have hundreds of products. I can't bring absolutely everything.
Right.
So, stick to items or products that are like your favorite or that are like trendy right now. Because for me, when I come to markets, I bring nutrition and skincare because those are two things that I use every day. And
Yeah.
I can just talk about them. Like there's no thought that goes, oh, I have to remember this or I have to remember that. So I go with the keep it simple.
Yeah.
Um, and if you want to decorate your table for seasonal stuff, the dollar store is your friend.
Yes.
um, because sometimes if you make it look like shiny for lack of better term,
Yeah.
you get the kids to be like, Mom, look at that decoration over there. And then people will come to your table, not
Right.
necessarily for your product, but they'll come and then they'll look at your table and be like, oh, you sell this.
Yeah.
So keep it simple. And if you want to personalize it with the different seasons, I do that sometimes. But you know, keep it simple would be the thing that I would say, because
Yeah.
you can definitely go down the rabbit hole and be
Yeah.
like, oh, I need to do this and I got to do this and I better do this. And
Yeah.
yeah, just keep it simple.
Yeah, you know what? We do have to shout out to the dollar stores and the Dollaramas because you know what? Without them, I mean, our tables would be pretty boring, wouldn't they? I mean,
They would be.
with the little bit of pizzazz that you're given, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's a blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, so what is so in starting a business or starting with direct sales,
Yeah.
what is something that you would give as advice to someone starting out?
I would say give yourself timelines for like wanting to research something about whatever you're selling, because I could research or look up, the different protein flavors or the nutrition things. But then again, you can go down this rabbit hole of, okay, well, now I'm going to go look at this, and now I'm going to go look at this. And then you get overwhelmed thinking you
Yeah.
have to memorize all of these things. And it's like, no, just stick to 10 minutes, focus on the one thing that you want to learn more about. And I would also tell them too, you don't have to have all of the answers. That's why we have information sheets that we can give to clients who take them to their doctors, say, hey, is this something that
Yeah.
would be beneficial for me. Like there are, for most direct sales or network marketing, there are resources that are given to you, which is kind of a blessing as well with being in direct sales.
Yeah.
Um, and to have fun with it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, these are products that you use every day. It's no different than when you go to your friend's house and be like, hey, you know, I'm looking for this. And you're like, well, I use this. It's the exact same
Yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah.
And, you know, the biggest concern that I have usually when I start a direct sales is I don't want to become salesy, but
Right.
like Arbonne is my life. It just like, always come into conversation. And because it always comes into conversation with me, then the people around me don't be like, oh, she's trying to sell me stuff again,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
it's just, it becomes a part of you and you just share authentically. You look for people's
Yeah.
problems that they need help with. So
I find
start with small little bits of time and then it'll just come for sure.
I find that very funny, you're always talk to friends or family about, oh, hey, I tried this the other day, and man, did that ever work? Thank goodness.
Right.
But if you're selling it, for some reason, there's that stigma attached. Like they look at it like, oh, she's trying to sell. But that's not it.
Absolutely. No,
It
no. It's
it's always about you want to share what works because you never know if it's going to
yeah,
help somebody else. Right?
yeah,
Yeah, like it's so funny. But yeah, I mean you attract those into your group though that totally get it. That it is
absolutely.
about sharing
Yeah,
information and being sincere about it,
yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So what does your inspiration come from with Arbonne? Is it from a lot of personal use or what attracted you to it?
I went to my family doctor and we had a conversation of, you know, if you don't make some life choices now, you're going to go down a path that, you know, yes, I can help you with,
Yeah.
but I don't think you want to go down that path. And so she sent me to a clinic that helps with weight loss. And they were like, you need to have protein, you need to have protein. And I'm just like, okay, sure. Like, what are some ones that you recommend? And my dad and I remember we went to Costco and he's like, just get every single one that they have on the list because you got to try it
Yeah.
and, you know, find the one that's right for you. And I hated every single one of them for various reasons, whether they were
Mhm.
chalky, they were
Oh, chalky. Yeah.
right? They didn't taste like they were supposed to. So my inspiration for joining Arbonne was the nutrition products and most importantly the protein powder because I can have a shake for breakfast, which for me to eat breakfast is super hard because I'm not one of those people gets up
Yeah.
and let's eat. But
Yeah.
you know, the clinic told me you have to eat within like an hour and a half of getting up and out of bed.
Yeah.
So protein shakes, protein bars, you can have protein pancake, like literally you can high protein in everything. So
Yeah.
once I learned about that, like literally the protein powder was what got me started with Arbonne for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
So is it true? Like, I've heard that it's important to eat every 2 hours, but not big meals, like just like protein in the morning, say a fruit for a snack and continue that, but roughly every 2 hours to fit it into your schedule. Is that correct? Is that what you learned too?
Yeah, but it was more of every single thing that you put in your mouth, there should be a protein with it.
Oh,
So if
okay.
you're having fruit, add
Yeah.
some yogurt to
Oh,
it. Um, if you're having dried fruit, add some nuts to it. But they primarily wanted me to focus on having three set meals a day because I'm one of those people I would eat when I'm hungry and then I would
right.
overeat.
Okay.
Um, so I started with the three meals and then they said, but bring two snacks so
Yeah.
that if you get hungry between breakfast and lunch, you've got something and you're not going downstairs to the vending machine to grab what you
Okay.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
Um, and then they also said too, like you have to stop eating after a certain time because your body needs that time to digest everything and
Right.
rest so that it's ready to go in the morning again, which
Okay.
I totally didn't know about either, but it
Yeah.
makes sense. Like if we need sleep, our our system needs sleep.
Oh, that's
So
important. I love the nutritional part of that. Well, I enjoy the makeup too with Arbonne, but I learning more about the nutrition because that's very important for everybody, right?
yeah.
So what type of they have the shakes and tell me more about what else they have under that falls under nutritional.
So we have Energy Fizz,
Okay.
and that is a vitamin B ginseng. It's my coffee replacement
Okay.
because I would drink pots of coffee every day
Oh
just to
my.
stay awake. And once I was introduced to this Energy Fizz, I would have it in the morning and then one at my 2 o'clock wall. And I found that when I was having that, it also encouraged me to drink more water,
Oh,
which then I
good.
didn't need to go for the coffee, right?
Yeah.
Um, we have a clean tox tea, which helps cleanse your system.
Okay.
We have a cleanse as well, which is kind of partnered with the clean tox tea. Um, and we used to have nutritional bars, but what Arbonne does is when things change in the scientific of the
Great.
product, they tend to take it off the market, do the reformulation and relaunch. So we used to have protein bars and things like that, but we haven't had them for a little while. So they might be bringing.
Oh, sorry, you're cutting in and out, Jen. I'm just letting our listeners know that you're cutting in and out, so we're just going to take our time and get through this. Oh, there you are. Okay.
There we are.
Yeah, this it's been horrible weather out there at times. It's not a typical summer, that's for sure. So, yeah,
No.
we just let our listeners know.
Yeah.
So now we can continue.
Yay.
Yay. Yeah, so if you would like to let us know, we you cut out just the about after the fizz.
Okay, so we have Energy Fizz, which is like my coffee replacement, like I said. Um, and it gives you energy from a good caffeine. We have a couple of teas that like a dream tea, a
Oh,
clean
nice.
talk tea. We just have launched a new matcha
Oh, nice.
tea, which tastes delicious in the strawberry protein powder. If you're one of those peeps who likes to go to those fancy coffee places,
Yeah.
you can make it at home for a lot cheaper, I
Oh,
promise you.
yeah.
And then we do have a cleanse. I personally haven't used it, but we do have it there as well. And I think that's kind of about it for the nutrition is the protein, the fizz, teas
Okay.
for now.
Yeah,
But they're
that
always
sounds good.
evolving, they're always changing. So
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. And
yeah.
it's handy too because these are things you can pack with you to work, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
works out well for people too, like to pack a lunch and they can stick that there and it
Or
fits into
if
their
you have
schedule.
a drawer of Energy Fizz because you don't want to commit to a flavor first thing in the morning, yeah, you could do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. So do you get a lot of questions about like ingredients? And
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
And what is the most common?
Um, oh, what is the most common? It's different for everybody because people have allergies to different
Right.
things. Like, um, years ago, I had a very inflamed gastrointestinal tract, and I had to like cut out all of these vegetables that made my stomach upset
Okay.
because they were too rich or too acidic. I can't remember what the
Yeah.
doctor said. So everybody has their own different things that they're allergic to or have a sensitivity to.
Right.
Um, and like for me, I always ask, does it have, bell peppers or something in it?
Right.
And like we do have a super greens powder, which does have all of these things that I was told years ago that I should avoid, but I can eat the greens now.
Oh, nice.
So whether it's just I've done the work to make things better or they've got a clean version of all of these ingredients. um but yeah, sometimes it's like this. There was one client who had a vitamin B allergy,
Oh, wow.
and I was like, oh, then you shouldn't try those. Stay away from those.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's usually a question of what they're allergic to or what they have a sensitivity to.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I feel for that person because vitamin B, like when you get to my age group, late
Mhm.
50s, that's our happy pill. Like
Right?
to have that.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
like that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
Um, wow. Okay, so I'm going to ask you one more question to do with the markets, and then we're going to slip on over to another area that I've incorporated into our podcasts.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so what do you love most about the markets you attend?
I love meeting people. I
Yeah.
love just seeing smiley faces, people, going home super excited because they got, grandma a new sweater,
Oh, yeah.
like just the kid and even the kids coming around checking things out and getting excited about things and um yeah, just meeting people, the community, like every single market I've never had someone get into like, a fight or anything. Like everyone's
Yeah.
just so excited to be there,
Yeah.
so positive. Um and I love stuff like that because there's so much negativity going on in the world right now that like when you're at the market, you're like in this little bubble of positivity and like you don't even know what's going on outside. So
Yeah. It is like a whole new world at markets, isn't it?
yeah,
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 it's pretty cool.
yeah,
The energy just kind of takes over and it's an escape.
yeah,
Really? Yeah.
yeah.
So every podcast that we've been doing this for the second season that we've been fortunate to have our podcast, we are incorporating the theme of gratitude.
Perfect.
So, what is one thing you are truly grateful for right now?
I am truly grateful for my parents. And I know that probably sounds cheesy or a cliche, but my parents have um helped me through every single stage of my life, whether it was a good stage or a bad stage. And I'm now blessed to move into their basement suite to help
Oh,
them age in place.
oh,
Um, so I'm very grateful for my parents. They've taught me so much. They've set me up for success, not just like at school, but like even in my adult days, it's like I can go to them and be like, can I just like bounce this off of you? And like
yeah.
there's no judgment. There's no like, you need to do this. It's okay, let's talk about this. And
Oh, nice.
like my parents have had their struggles. Like my mom had a really, really, truly bad health scare where she was in the hospital for almost 6 months.
Oh,
And just how we all bonded together to help her heal, help her get back on her feet.
yeah.
Um, Even the nurses were just like, you have a very unique family that we
Yeah.
don't see very often. So I'm very grateful for my parents and everything that they've taught and shown me.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a blessing. Well, shout out to your parents.
Yep.
Um, so what is a small but significant thing you appreciate about your life from day to day?
What is a small but significant? I would say for me right now is being mortgage free.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I had a townhouse and I recently sold it. And then because I've moved into my parents' basement, they don't have a mortgage on their house. And I paid off everything that was done in the reno
Yeah.
um, with the sale of my house. So being mortgage free and not having that debt or that,
Yeah.
like weight on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Um, that is one thing that I truly appreciate is not having to have that pressure
Yeah.
when everything else is going up. So,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, mortgages nowadays are a roller coaster ride and it's difficult
mhm,
for people. Yeah,
mhm,
well, that's wonderful. Yeah, it's good to show gratitude and appreciation for things, that some people take for granted, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So who has been a source of strength or support for you lately? I know we covered your folks.
Yeah.
Um, but is there someone else that you would like to mention?
Somebody else. Well, I know my dad comes to mind because he helped coordinate the move and taking care of my cats um, during all of that. I would say because my animals have various medical conditions, I have a wonderful veterinary team that
Oh,
not just takes care of my pets. They're
yeah,
like, hey, but you need to take care of you too. Yes, we've just diagnosed your cat with a chronic illness, and we've
oh,
given you everything that you need to watch for, but you need to remember to take care of you, because if you're not healthy, if you're not eating, if you're
yeah,
not doing all of these things,
yeah,
your little one's not gonna get the care that we know that you want them to have.
yeah,
So um just having them step out of, yes, their role is to take care of my cat, but they're like, but we need to remind you to take care of you too.
yeah.
um
How kind.
yeah.
That's fantastic. I mean, a lot of people don't look at pets as part of the family, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But they are,
Yeah.
they communicate just differently,
Yeah.
and yeah, I mean, all our pets have been a blessing, and I could never, um, not look at them as family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always know when it's dinner time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Um, so what's one thing you're looking forward to in the future, Jen?
I think the opportunity where Arbonne's going to take me, like, um, the more the more your business grows, then you have more ability to, or more time to spend with your family.
Yeah.
You know, you have the chance to earn trips to, I think they're going to Mexico in the September.
Oh, wow.
Um, yeah, because they do have a trip that if you meet certain criteria, like you work hard for it,
Yeah.
and they want to reward their consultants with, some
Yeah.
R&R. Um, but yeah, I think for me, just where this is going to take me, who's going to come into my life because of, our paths crossing.
Yeah.
Um, just there's so much that there's to be excited for.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, you know what? It's been a pleasure having you on the podcast today. And
Awesome. Thank you.
I know our time went fast, but that's 30 minutes for you. It just flies by.
It did.
But we can have you back on maybe for season 3, and we can talk about how your season and markets went and how you're doing with the Arbonne, and just kind of dive a little bit more into it. How's that sound?
That sounds like an amazing plan. I would be very grateful for that.
Oh, thank you kindly. So we will talk to you later, and you have a lovely rest of your week, okay?
Thank you so much for having me. You
Oh,
too.
you're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us at the Three Moons, Three Souls podcast.